Indian Railways, the growth engine of Indian economy, is making a quantum jump in investments. The Modernization and Improved Services program under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi is being spearheaded by Honorable Minister of Railways Shri Suresh Prabhakar Prabhu.
We in India are very proud of our railways. For a simple reason, it transports 23 million people a day, almost 6 billion round trips in a year. It means that every citizen of India must have taken a trip at least once in his lifetime, or most of them several times in their day-to-day life, for pleasure, for business, for vacation, and even for day-to-day work. And therefore, we are trying to revamp this network by putting in $140 billion of investment into the next 5 years. The money will go into modernization of railways, upgradation of its services, getting new technologies into place, making railway stations better by bringing in private sector, bringing in entire gamut of railway services, benchmark to global standards, and make it a far better organization than what it is today. We are also involving large number of international players to participate in this endeavor. We are very happy to see the likes of GE and Alstom already won contracts of $7 billion. The Japanese government had decided to participate with India in $16 billion of high-speed railway project. We are already working with a lot of European countries like Germany, France, Italy, UK, and quite many others who are actually participating in this railways modernization program. Japan, Korea, China, and others are also equally interested, and they are already part of our business processes. We are trying to get new technologies, and therefore we are revamping and creating a new organization called Shrestha, which will bring in the best technologies and start focus on the research and development in a very significant way. We are already in the process of completely retrofitting our coaches. We have more than 40,000 coaches, which will be revamped in such a way that people will experience a better quality while they're traveling within the coach, but also make the coaches far safer. We already created a $16 billion of fund for safety, and this fund will be utilized mainly for rolling stock, for tracks, and also for getting signaling in place, ensuring that there is a seamless travel by eliminating all unmanned level crossings, by creating road bridges, which will also enhance the speed in a significant way. Speed is a major priority for us, and for which we are working on several strategies. One is to increase the average speed, and for that quite a few programs are already in place. Another one is semi-high speed railways, for which two main corridors, Delhi to Mumbai and Delhi to Kolkata, one going into the west, one is going to the east, passing through one of the most populous states of the country. We are trying to increase the speed significantly. Also, as I said earlier, high-speed railway will increase the speed to 350 kilometers plus. Also, we are working on a very ambitious program of co-developing a technology by bringing in the top players who are not fully commercialized the technology but have done some work on that, by taking the speed to 600 kilometers plus, which is a bit futuristic, but we are trying to co-develop it. So it's the first time they will be developed in India, made in India, used in India, and then eventually export out of India. In such of our ambitious programs, and as I said, $140 billion plus, we would like to participate with all the countries in the world so that they can also take interest into some of these interesting ideas. Two of our major companies in India, owned by the railways, called IRCON and RITES, are participating globally into developing infrastructure of those countries in railways. They also advise, like RITES particularly, it advises the customers about multiple solutions to not only their transportation needs, but also about infrastructure as a whole.
RITES Limited, established in 1974, is a leading transport and infrastructure development consultant. Its expertise helps in seamless connectivity and multimodal transport solutions involving railways, urban transport, highways, airports, inland waterways, ports, and ropeways. With expertise from conceptualization to commissioning in these areas, it has worked in 60 countries in Africa, Asia, Latin America, and Middle East so far. In India, it is also involved in mega transportation projects like dedicated freight corridors, metros, high-speed rail studies, logistics park, rail infrastructure, and green energy. RITES is the nodal agency for exports of rolling stock from Indian Railways. Its services range from feasibility studies to detailed design engineering and project management, quality assurance, procurement services, modernization and upgradation of workshops, human resource development, etc. RITES provides technical and management support for railway operations to many countries. It exports locos, coaches and wagons to various countries and undertakes leasing of rolling stock, rehabilitation and maintenance services for the same. Bangladesh. It secured the supply of 26 new broad-gauge diesel locomotives and 120 broad-gauge passenger coaches. For Sri Lanka Railways, it supplied DMU train sets and diesel locomotives inclusive of maintenance facility at 3 locations and training of 600 railway personnel. Myanmar. It also supplied meter gauge locomotives and AC coaches, wagons and other equipments to Myanmar Railways. RITES' own locomotives have been operating in Mozambique on wet leasing arrangement since 2007-8. The turnkey projects in workshop upgradation, setting up and modernization have been established successfully, especially in bogie shops at Baj ICF Chennai and a wagon manufacturing factory at Kulti, West Bengal. It has been associated with studies for dedicated freight corridors DFC of about 10,000 km lengths since 2005. The detailed design and construction supervision for 11 km long prestigious Pir Panjal Railway Tunnel, the longest tunnel in India, involving a new Austrian tunneling method NATM, done by RITES in consortium with Austrian company, is now operational as a part of Udhampur-Srinagar Baramulla Rail Link project. In urban transport, it provides DPR studies, station designs, and general consultancy services for implementation of modern mass rapid transit systems, including monorail and commuter rail systems in India. The highway sector shows its expertise in engineering, supervision, and institutional support services in numerous projects in India and abroad, namely Nepal, Bhutan, Botswana, Uganda, Malaysia, Myanmar, Ethiopia, Cameroon, Ghana, Mozambique, Tanzania, and Zambia. Involved in more than 100 airport consultancy assignments in India and abroad, it has successfully completed planning, design, and construction of runway, terminal building, and allied works at Francistown Airport, Botswana, and the feasibility study and design for expansion of Kamembe and Gisenyi airports in Rwanda. The integrated checkposts at Attari and Agartala, bordering Pakistan and Bangladesh, respectively, have been successfully commissioned, enabling smooth cross-border movement of individuals, vehicles, and goods under an integrated complex with airport-like facilities. To tap business potential in green energy and economical power procurement, RITES and Indian Railways have established Railway Energy Management Company Limited (REMCL), aimed at generation of wind, solar power and energy cost optimization for the Indian Railways through direct power purchases, trading through power exchange. RITE stands out as a recognized consultant in training and manpower development, having conducted customized training programs in India and abroad for over 2,000 foreign nationals. We stand committed to our clients with value and expertise. While RITE is on one hand a consultancy wing of the railways, IRCON is engaged in undertaking construction of infrastructure projects. IRCON International Limited is a 40-year-old Indian railway infrastructure company which has diversified into entire spectrums such as highways, power distribution, buildings and townships, airport runways, metro and high-speed railways. It has completed several milestone projects in recent times. It has completed 4.5 km long rail-cum-road bridge across River Ganga at Patna, which was dedicated to the nation by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi in March 2016. IRCON has recently completed modern coach factory at Lalganj with state-of-the-art latest automation and green technologies. Soon this township will be the first smart township of Indian Railways. IRCON is executing 292 km Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla railway line project in Jammu and Kashmir, and the project has recently been fast-tracked for completion by 2020. Continuing its contribution in metro ballastless track construction, it recently completed CT4 contract while work in 2 more packages in Delhi Metro and Kochi Metro is in progress. IRCON is also executing power supply and substation projects for Delhi Metro. IRCON has recently completed $40 million work for 510 km rural roads under PM-GSY Jharkhand and also bagged another contract for Rs 333 crore for building 632 km rural roads. It has also completed 10 ROBs in Bihar in last 2 years. After completing $1 billion electrified turnkey railway project in Malaysia, it completed $650 million project for reconstruction of 252 km railway network of Northern Province in Sri Lanka, which provided rail connectivity to people after 25 years. IRCON is also executing Bhairav Bridge project in Bangladesh and has also bagged another $150 million Khulna-Mangla new railway line project there. In recent times, IRCON has diversified its portfolio with BOT and real estate projects. IRCON is executing 2 BOT highway projects and 5 JV railway projects costing about $3 billion, which will generate long-term revenues in future. In the last 2 years, IRCON has increased its order book by almost 60% to $2.5 billion, including 186 km line on dedicated freight corridor, 663 million rand project for a railway electrification in South Africa, and transmission substations project in Bhutan. Recently, IRCON family has expanded to 4 subsidiaries and 7 joint venture companies, of which Indian Railway Station Development Corporation has been awarded Habibganj Station and the prestigious Gandhinagar Station.
So it's a very good initiative. We would like you to join hands with our companies. We like you to participate in our programs. We like you to be our partners, and we like to help you in developing your own infrastructure. So congratulations to all my present partners. Best wishes to my future partners, and let me wish all fellow travelers who are going to travel in the journey of modernizing railways a best travel experience, best business experience, best pleasurable experience.